I'm here at CES 2025 and I've popped by the Naqi Logix stand to find out what they've got on show. So thanks very much for joining me. Why don't you introduce yourself and tell us about the company?
Sounds great. My name is Xavier. I'm with Naqi Logix, and we develop a new kind of human-machine interface, hands-free, voice-free control of almost any digital device in an earbud form factor that detects micro gestures in your face, like jaw clenches, eye blinks, looking to the left or looking to the right. It also tracks the movement of your head gyroscopically, and you can control a mobile phone, a computer. Time Magazine even recognized us for allowing somebody who's quadriplegic to drive their wheelchair and adjust all the settings. Use cases range from any interaction with a digital device where you would prefer not to use your hands or voice. So for example, on this mobile phone, you can see the biometric data from my face. And you'll notice that I'm talking, moving around, there's no unintended input, but when I want to send a signal to my phone, I can flex my jaw, and you see it here detected. So that's replacing a physical button that's on the earbud, and I can use that to control the media on my phone. Let's say I'm washing the dishes, my hands are wet, and I'm receiving a phone call I just want to hang up. I don't have to pull my phone out of my pocket, I don't have to speak to a voice assistant, I can just flex my jaw, and that commands my phone. All the way to controlling my entire computer. I can move the cursor around, type, surf the web, play video games. Pretty much any situation where I don't want to use my hands and control a digital device, Naqi Logix fills that human and machine interface gap.
Can you tell us how it works? What's the technology involved?
It's EMG, so we're detecting electrical signals that your muscles make whenever they contract. So that tiny electrical signal is listened for by our earbud. We interpret it, and every time you move a muscle group in your face, it looks a little bit different. So we can filter out talking or chewing or laughing from the intended input of a jaw clench. And when we see that, we can use it as a command. It could be a button click or playing or pausing or hanging up your phone.
And who's your ideal customer base? Is it people with limited mobility, or is it, are you targeting sort of everyday users?
Right, well that's where we're seeing a lot of need, a lot of interest. It's also what inspired our inventor to create the idea of Naqi. He had a friend who is quadriplegic and spends most of his time laying face down, not able to interact with technology, and he wanted to build something for him that allowed him to participate in the digital world that we all love to enjoy. Play video games, be productive at work, and so we're orienting our product towards those who really need it first. But the earbud form factor makes it very useful for anybody, like just controlling your phone. A lot of people can take advantage of that. But we wanted to make sure that people who can't use traditional mice and keyboards could do all the things that we love to do online and with our digital devices.
And how does this compare to similar products on the market and perhaps products that are implanted in the brain as opposed to being wearable on the outside?
I think what's unique about us is that it's an earbud form factor. It's very familiar, it's ubiquitous, it's the most popular wearable, everybody knows how to wear them. You just put the earbud in your ear and you have this new ability to interact with devices hands-free and voice-free. It doesn't require a surgery or recovery time or the risks that might be associated with that. And you can experiment and try it controlling your phone. It's not a huge commitment, but there's massive value and benefits for people to just try an earbud.
And are these available on the market now?
They're not on the market now. We're aiming to commercialize by the end of this year. So we're testing with users and we're just optimizing everything for that target market that I mentioned, the people who need assistance using regular keyboard and mice. We're giving them another option to control their digital devices.
And what's the feedback been like so far?
The feedback has just been really inspiring, really encouraging. We're learning so much. We're technologists, and so we build this technology with certain assumptions, and we learn every day from the people that try it and tell us about their experiences. But the feedback is clear that something like this would help so many people, maybe even people who don't think that they would benefit from other accessibility devices, when they see the earbud and they see how powerful it is and how simple it is, they're extremely interested. And so we're just inspired to get this out on the market to help them.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic. And finally then, if you had to sum it up for me, what would you say is your overall mission?
Our overall mission is to make technology, control of devices, accessible to all, no matter your abilities.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much for sharing your insights. It's been a real pleasure speaking with you.
Likewise, thank you so much.